Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and we're going to start with our weather forecast. So if you have your weather window that you picked up at the library, you can take that out now. If you don't have one yet, you can stop by and get one. And we're going to tell the weather for Thursday. So Thursday morning is supposed to be partly cloudy. So we're going to have the sun, like we always do. The sun's always there even when we can't see it. But this week, it's not going to be too cloudy, just a little bit. Put one cloud up there. Remember last week we had a lot of clouds because it was supposed to rain. But this week we'll still probably have some blue sky and the sun's going to be peeking through. The tree near my house is still doing pretty well. It was swaying in the wind a little earlier. The leaves are still just green. Keep checking to see if there's any yellow or orange or red. A couple other trees in the neighborhood have some yellow. So I'll put that one over there. But the tree right outside my window is still green. Maybe the tree near your house is starting to change color because we're getting into autumn now. Pretty soon we'll see a lot more trees changing color. So if you're watching this on Thursday morning, take a look outside the window and see if our forecast came true. So the story I chose for this week is... Ooh, do you recognize this thing up in the night sky? The moon, yeah. This story is called Moon, Earth's Best Friend, by Stacy McNulty, illustrated by Stevie Lewis. So we'll learn all about the moon. Special thank you to Henry Holt and Company. Ooh, look up, look up, look up! It's me, Moon. I'm Earth's best friend. Where Earth goes, I go. We've been together since the beginning. Almost. Let me tell you our story. Once upon a time, about 4.5 billion years ago. Wow, that's a long time. A space rock the size of Mars crashed into baby Earth. Boom. Big ol' mess. Look at all that. It's a big explosion. Pieces of rock, chunks of Earth, and even lava were blasted into space. This crashed trash came together to make me. A satellite. Ooh, have you heard that word before? Satellite? I usually think of the metal things up in space that are floating around Earth, but the moon is a satellite too. Let's find out why. Actually, I'm Earth's only natural satellite. Natural, not created by Earthlings. Satellite. I circle Earth. Oh, that's why. So anything that circles Earth is a satellite. She has thousands of human-made satellites too. They're mostly metal and plastic. Not exactly best friend material. Oh, those are the ones I was thinking of. Guess that makes me Earth's #1 real sidekick. It takes me 27.3 days to go around Earth once. It also takes me 27.3 days to spin once. Coincidence? I think not. Means I'm dependable. My face always smiles at Earth. You never see my backside. Wow, so we look up at the moon at night. We only ever see one side of it. There's another side that's always facing away from us. So it's a mystery. Scientists have taken pictures of it, though. It looks a little different. It doesn't have as many craters. But you probably noticed I look different every night. Fun, right? Check out my phases. Ooh, the phases of the moon. So sometimes it's a full moon. It's just a bright circle up in the sky. Sometimes it looks like this, the crescent moon, kind of like a banana. Sometimes it's a new moon. You don't see it at all. It's just dark. So depending on where the sun is in space and the Earth and the moon, it'll make the light hitting the moon look different to us on Earth. It's kind of cool. Some other planets have best friends too. I am Moon, but I'm not the only moon in the solar system. Did you know that? So other planets have moons too. Of all the moons, I'm 5th biggest. So we have one moon, but other planets have, some of them have a lot of moons, and some of them are smaller and bigger than our moon. I'll always be Earth's pal, but that doesn't mean we're twinsies. She's bigger, 4 times bigger. Yeah. And her gravity is 6 times stronger. Ooh, gravity. You ever heard that word before? Gravity, the invisible force that makes an apple fall to the ground instead of flying up into the sky. A cow that weighs 600 pounds on Earth would weigh only 100 pounds on me. And speaking of cows, whoa, cows everywhere. Earth has cows and nursery rhymes starring cows. Do you know what the one they're talking about? Yeah, the cow flying over the moon. Do you think that could really happen? No, let's find out. But a cow has never jumped over me. I'm too far away for even a kangaroo to make that leap. Average distance between Earth and me? Ready for this? This is a big number. 238,855 miles. How far is that? You could fit 30 Earths in that distance. Wow, so that's really far. And probably a gazillion cows. And maybe a few kangaroos too. BFFs help each other out. I keep Earth from being too wobbly. That might be the most important thing I do, and you probably didn't even know about it. I didn't know about that. This is something I learned when I read this book, and I read more about it and explored. I was exploring that on other places, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. With me, gentle spinning, my gravity at work. Without me, topsy-turvy. Oh no, it's moving everywhere. Don't worry, moon gazers, you're never without me. I don't disappear during the day. I'm always here for Earth. You just can't see me when it's super bright out, or when it's cloudy, or when I'm on the other side of Earth. I can prove I'm always there. Check out the ocean's tides. Ooh, what does the moon have to do with the tides of the ocean? Let's see. High tide happens twice a day. Low tide happens twice a day. That's gravity again. My gravity pulling on Earth's oceans. Ooh, so you go to the beach and the water comes up all the way. That's high tide. When it goes further out, almost like it's like draining, that's low tide. And the moon makes the tides. It's kind of cool. I have the best views of Earth, and Earth has the best views of me. But some Earthlings wanted to see me up close. I'm the only other place in the universe where man has set foot. And I do mean man. I'm still waiting for my first female astronaut. I've had 12 moonwalkers and a few left footprints. You see those? Yeah. So the astronauts stepped on the moon and their footprints are still there. No wind or rain or snow to mess them up. That's why. So there's no wind on the moon to wipe the footprints away. Other things you won't find on me: oxygen, mosquitoes, which is a good thing, I think. Liquid water, plants, animals, including cows. Things you will find on me: rocks, really big rocks, more rocks, and some things that the astronauts left behind. Like nail clippers, an American flag, a golf ball, hammer, a falcon feather. Earth and I have so much fun together, like when we play Eclipse. Like solar eclipse, I hide the sun for a few minutes. We play this during the day. Or lunar eclipse. Ooh, that's pretty, huh? Earth's shadow passes over me. We play this at night. I'm always here for Earth. I'm always here for you. Where Earth goes, I go. And where Earth goes, you go. Guess that makes us best friends, too. Nice. The end. In the back, we have all kinds of things about the moon. That's really cool. I love learning about space stuff like that. Some new facts about space and things that are beyond our planet. So this is a really fun book to read. Hope you enjoyed it. So if you have your bag that you picked up at the library with the craft supplies, you can take that out now. If you don't have one, you can take a piece of paper and something to color with, and you can make a picture of it while we do it. And we'll do that activity right now. So in your bag, you should have one large blue circle like this for the Earth, some smaller green shapes for the continents, and then a smaller white circle for the moon. Now in reality, this would be a ball, would be a sphere. So when you hold a baseball, the Earth is that shape. But on the picture, it just looks kind of flat. Looks like a circle. But it's actually round, like a ball. And I chose blue because most of the Earth is ocean. It's mostly water. So when you look at it, it's mostly blue. And then I put the continents there. This is Australia. You can't see it because it's on the other side of the globe. So I'll tuck it in there. And I have the moon here. So the moon would be kind of going around like this. It's orbiting. Remember, it's a satellite, so it goes around the Earth. It's smaller because remember in the book it said the Earth is 4 times as bigger. So you could fit 4 Earths inside the Earth. 4 moons inside the Earth. And in reality, it wouldn't be this close to the Earth, right? Because in the book, remember, they say you could fit 30 Earths. So see, how big is the Earth? Like that. So that's 1. So you keep going 30 times. That'd be way off the page. But we don't have a piece of paper that big. So for this one, we'll just put it here. And see now, maybe the sun is over here and it's kind of making a shadow here. Cool. Put some craters too. Nice. Maybe some waves in the ocean. Yeah, maybe some like desert here. Maybe some mountains. So you can add little details. Antarctica would be down here. Didn't make one of those. Arctic Ocean up here. All kinds of cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed that activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on our Thursdays on our YouTube channel. And next week we're gonna read a book about one of my favorite characters, Pete the Cat, and the Perfect Pizza Party. So I'll read this next week. We'll have another craft for this book. So if you want to stop by the library and pick up a bag with supplies for next week, you can do that. And if you don't have a weather window yet, you can also get one of those. We still have some left. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you for joining me for story time again this week, and I'll see everyone soon. Take care, everyone.